Hey guys, welcome back to the Wine Rookie. I'm your Wine Rookie host, Paul, and today we are opening up another Trader Joe's Reserve Label bottle. If you're familiar with the channel, you know we do this about once a month. Trader Joe's releases these bottles, and they all drink well above the value. If you are not familiar with the channel, but you know about these wines, you should definitely consider hitting that like and subscribe button, and you'll never miss a tasting. So this particular bottle from Trader Joe's is from the Pauillac region of Bordeaux in France. Pauillac is all about Cabernet Sauvignons. In fact, 62% of all the grapes in the Pauillac region are Cabernet Sauvignon grapes. Maybe it's the fact that Pauillac is only allowed to make red wines, or it's just the gravel soils that the Cabernet Sauvignon grapes thrive in, but the winemakers in this region produce wines that are of the highest quality and some of the most expensive wines in all of Bordeaux. Regardless if it's a first growth or a fifth growth wine, these bottles are all age worthy. All right, guys, now let me introduce to you what we're going to be drinking today. This is Trader Joe's Diamond Reserve label out of the Pauillac region of Bordeaux, France, 2019 vintage. It's a Bordeaux blend. It's 60% Cabernet Sauvignon, 28% Merlot, 8% Cabernet Franc, and 4% Petit Verdot. A classic Bordeaux blend, and we'd expect nothing less out of the Pauillac region. This is only the fourth bottle of Diamond Reserve Trader Joe's has ever released, and they say it's going to be the best of the best of the best of what they put in their reserve labels. And from the Pauillac region, we'd expect nothing less. We don't know the producer, but Pauillac only has 54 producers of wine in the region, and so it's going to be one of them, and it's going to be great. Or it's not, but that's what we're here to find out. Let's open this up and see if it's an actual diamond or just another lump of coal. All right, everybody, we have the 2019 vintage of the Trader Joe's Diamond Reserve label from Pauillac poured out. We're going to go ahead and assess the wine. We're going to go through all the levels of assessment, starting with the color, hue, and intensity of the wine, as well as some other visual aspects that we get from it. I have a little white sheet of paper here. We look at it through some light, check my fingers through it. Guys, this is on the deeper ruby side. I would go deep ruby over medium ruby. I couldn't fully see my fingers through it. But as we fully assess everything that we can see about this wine, very thin and not very prominent legs coming down the glass here, these wine tears. I know by looking at the bottle, what 13% alcohol looks like, though, is much thinner tears than you'd see from a lot of New World style wines. The higher alcohol levels, the thicker the tears on these glasses. And then, as well as just the viscosity, I can tell you this is going to be a drier wine, less residual sugar left over. So we're going to go ahead and swirl the glass, activate aroma compounds so that we can appropriately assess the bouquet of this wine. Or I guess just the nose. Bouquet is usually a word reserved for older, more aged wines, but I like it better than nose, so I use it for my younger wines too. Sounds better on the channel. And because it is young, I just aerated it through a simple aerator. If it was aged more, I would decant it. The aerators work great on these younger wines. There's no sediment developed on the bottom yet. Guys, I get black cherry, stewed plums, cassis, black currant. I get kind of a graphite kind of smell to it, like a pencil lead graphite. As well as some violets in this wine. Classic Bordeaux notes on some of those. The Specifically, the graphite and the violets in this wine are very region specific. I wouldn't say region specific to Bordeaux alone, but of Bordeaux's, those are pretty prominent aromas and notes that you can find in those wines, specifically the Cabernet dominant ones. Really nice aroma. Let's go ahead and assess the taste of this wine. It's what we're all here for. Is this a diamond or just a lump of coal? Let's find out. That is good, guys. I've had all 4 of Trader Joe's Diamond Reserve bottles of wine. 3 of them were Cabernets from Napa Valley. 1 of them was good. The other 2, I've had better of their other reserve labels. I think they just came from high quality vineyards up there, and the vineyards didn't want to sell to Trader Joe's unless they labeled it as a diamond. But this one is the king of the 4 Diamond Reserve labels. The best one I think they've released thus far. And wow, nice tannins, very silky smooth. I think it's more of a medium plus body, which makes sense given the 13% alcohol here, which is very standard for the old world levels of alcohol. This isn't a new world style of wine where we produce wines with 14 plus alcohol content. And that has an effect on the body here. So medium plus, medium tannins as well, but they're silky and smooth, and a great acidity to balance everything out, and a long finish with some kind of caramel, kind of like dried fig notes to it. Really nice, long finishing wine. Because it's young right now, I don't think it's ready to pair with any big, expensive steak. Stick with a darker, fattier, richer meat still. Maybe go with some duck legs here. I think would pair nice. Duck legs and some mushroom confit. If you don't eat meat, try some king oyster mushroom steaks. Cut them in half. Give them a nice little cross-section cut on there so you can have a nice pretty sear on that mushroom. And if you're on your cheese board, try it with a red Leicester. It's a less sharp cheese from England. Really nice nuttiness to it, some nice tyrosine crystals, but it's not going to be as dry as an extra sharp cheddar cheese, as rich. It's a little less flavor dominant, I think, and it's going to pair well with this young but ready to drink now Bordeaux from Pauillac. The Pauillacs do age well, so hold on to one. Buy a couple bottles, hold on to a few. Drink one now and then open them up through the years. I don't know how long this would age. I would just maybe start at 5 years and try it out then. If you guys liked the content, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And we'll see you next time for another Wine Rookie tasting. Cheers.